Just don't make this racial, because a lot of you white people in here, but you know, I ain't afraid of it. I've always dealt with white folks because you have money. And my theory about life is simple. You got it, and so look, I don't want 100% of it, but I just want a portion that I can do whatever. It was in Los Angeles called, when I went, it was
So many moves made, chess game from the pawns is making kings from a blessed grave. Rooms you never entered in, executive centered in, understanding, overstanding their insurance. Entities controlling things, levels on them other levels, negotiating colder things. Puppeteers is never telling, barely know the name that represents your interests over levels. Favor called in, progression man, you better know who's helping. Man, you better know who's helping out here, man. Been in Beverly Hills for real, so classy, and ain't nobody passing low key. Man, for real, shout out to that boy Gatsby. Administrations from the distance, but the pocket's sticking. Can't tell progression to a man that's too cocky to listen. I done seen the inner workers really engage in position. 48 lost times, 296 plays, plus 4 clipping. Count it up. All that love for certain niggas claiming is a position to the position, what they won't remain. And Godfather with a vision and intermission. Give you back your publishing right now, man, they trying to buy your favor. Squashing beef so things get piped down. Executives don't get real nice all of a sudden unless the long play in return is a controller push that button. The wireless on productions, core connected structures, important lessons conducted. Me sound smart to young niggas who want the band's percussion. Dead artists make record labels rich, talking all this independent stuff could be my detriment. Man, I might stay underground to be safe and spit, but not safe in it.
But so what? That's part of the game.
You
don't stop because you fail. Then you don't, it's like, if my attitude is, hey, when I'm dead, then so far nobody's been able to come back and tell me about death. So until that happens, I want to live. So, to me in business, so when I had the radio station, I kept it for about almost 4 years. And it was on a wing and a prayer. But I went busted. Willie Davis bought it. It's called K-Ace. 4 years ago, I'm in a restaurant, and he came to 5 years ago, I guess it was, and I was having lunch with someone, and he was at a table near, and he said, I want to see you before I leave. So Willie said to me that day, he said, before you read it, I'm selling the station. I said, great. And he started to laugh. He said, now, Clarence, remember when I bought out of bankruptcy, I said one thing to you, which is, this is something very important. He says, you have 5 years to buy half of the station back at whatever the going price is. And I looked at him, I said, Willie, I just lost in excess of $1 million that I didn't have. And I don't give a damn about a radio station anymore. I don't ever want to see one again. So that day he said to me, he said, well, Cox is buying my station, Cox Broadcasting, somewhere in the $20 million range. I said, how much? Now, if you read, you can go back and look